All right, we're here for game number 1 of our epic
Numero
showdown.
uno.
I fortunately won the die roll with a 1.
That's true because we went odd even.
Yeah, we went odd even. I'm going to play first. I'm going to scry with the Temple of Silence, and I'm going to ship that unnecessary card.
Ironically, the land has nothing to do with how BBD talks or necks. You're never silent.
Oh.
Scry.
And you never abandon it.
Scry keeping. This card is surprisingly very good in this matchup.
Lucky.
And it's a spell, and we already have enough lands.
All right. I'm going to draw a card that is really bad, but it'll hopefully just become a pack rat at some point this game. So
Oh, no. All right, I'm going to go to 19 off Mana Confluence and play a Fleece Main Lion. Your
All
turn.
right. Well, we cannot attack through that Fleece Main Lion. That's an interesting number. So here I can do a number of things, such as play this thing, but I think I'd rather just make a rat. So I'm going to say go.
All right, well, I get some free attacks in now.
I'm going to not block.
All right,
17.
you are at 17.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2 and then another one, and I'm already at 16 because this is how this deck works, and play a Boros Reckoner.
Sure.
Go.
All right, well, this unnecessary Caves of Koilos just became a pack rat.
Oh, no.
We're showing off new cards like Caves of Koilos.
Yeah.
It's a pack rat. All right, so now here's...
Just don't go land removal spell, attack me for 6. Land
removal spell.
Attack for 6.
Attack you for 6.
Yep, 10.
Go. What was that? I didn't hear what you said. You said something? Land something?
So if you have a removal spell, that would be... And I'd be almost... I would just be dead now. Man. I don't like this.
I like it a lot.
Alright, so we have a lot of decisions to make now. Whether to play these or... It depends on what BBD is going to do with his next turn. If we play this and he has a removal spell, we're in trouble. Even if he doesn't, we're still somewhat in trouble because we're going to take a lot of damage. I mean, if he has a removal spell, I think we're just dead anyway. So I think this just has to be our play. So we're going to go to 9 and attack for 3.
14.
Your turn.
It's an interesting number. Well, here's a land.
Okay.
We'll play that regardless.
Is Big Daddy coming down?
I think just making a I don't. All right, so we can if we attack, he gets to eat 2 rats. Because he'll deal 3 to one of our 4/4s, shoot another one for 4. They'll both die. So that just seems real bad. I think we just have to wait another turn here.
Uh-oh.
We could also just cast this Obs of that, but I actually don't think that that's very good for us. I think it's better to just become a rat. So I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Not the best card to draw. All right, well, we are not going to win this game by letting the turns continuously keep rolling down. If he has a removal spell again, like we can't play around double removal spell in this pack rat game, so no point in doing so. I think we just attack with both of our guys and hope to survive the following turn, which we'll be able to, I think.
All right, well, he can't do the old Boros Charm Gorklan trick, so I think we're just fine to just take this damage.
Okay, you're at 8?
Yep.
All right, go. And I have to take pain, down to 8.
You're at 8 as well.
Yep.
All right. Life Pain Zombie becomes a rat.
Yep.
think he's dead. So these are all 4/4s.
Yeah, I'm dead if you have a removal spell.
I don't have a removal spell, but I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Okay, so you go to 2.
Sign of Blood? No!
Sign
no!
on you! I like you to draw 2 cards and then lose 2 life. Yeah.
No! Yeah, I was missing a land to just combo you.
Yep.
All right, so we're on the play this game because of I signed my life away in blood last game.
I gotta say, even if I lose the other 4 games, my goal
It's
going
still
into
so good.
my goal going into this video was to kill him with Sign in Blood at least once, so
Yeah.
it got to happen.
But this is a very good hand, so I'm going to keep this.
All right, well, this hand is not that good, but at the same time, it's not a mulligan, so I'm going to keep as well.
Trigger, temple, bottom.
Okay. Temple and top. You're up.
All right. So this was a good land to draw. And now our decisions are which one of these to play. And what it comes down to is we can play this, but then the removal chain starts. And if he has a turn to removal spell, we lose out on a ton of damage compared to just playing the voice. So we're just going to shock ourselves and play a voice resurgence. Pass turn to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to discard, and this isn't the best thing ever, but I'm going to Sign in Blood myself.
Yep.
So 1, 2. Those were both decent. And I think that I discard.
This is your new form of reanimator.
Yeah, I'm just
be
going to
on the
discard
draw
Ultimate
discard.
Price, which
I think that's a good discard.
it only kills 1 creature in his entire deck.
Yeah.
And it's probably his worst creature, too.
So next turn, we could potentially get Life Baned, and we get a decision which creature he takes. If he does have a Life Bane, I like our board presence, but he could have a Downfall. So if we draw another untapped land, we want him to Downfall this. It's one of the only removal spells Black-White has for this creature, and we can open ourselves up to Bioblight if we play the Fleecemane line, but by playing Fleecemane line, we get to play Temple of Plenty, and that'll allow us to play the Ajani on turn 4. But I don't think that deals more damage than just waiting a turn and trying to get all of our guys into play. So I'm just going to play this and not take any pain and play a Smiter and attack you for 2.
16.
Your turn.
All right. That was an okay draw. Wasn't fantastic. We're just going to go ahead and kill this guy right now and send it back to him.
All right. Decent top deck, to be honest. We're going to Temple, see what's up. That is worth keeping, so we'll keep that. Drop you to 14.
Yep.
And play Fleecemane Lion and pass the turn.
All right. Well, Thoughtseize. Start with that.
Oh, that's not a bad start. Which at 12?
It does put me at 12. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to have to hope we can beat that Ajani because I'm taking Brave the Elements. And I'm going to use my Hero's Downfall on your Fleecemane line. So, you're up.
All right. Interesting. I guess, yeah. Attack you for 3.
Sure. So, you're at 21 and I'm at 9.
9, yeah. Go.
You had a Celestia Charm was the other card I knew about?
Correct. You should just play a demon.
That was a reasonable draw step. It is 7 back to 9.
All right.
And you're at 19. And I have to exile because he has Celestia Charm, so.
I also have Boros Charm.
I take 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
All right, I go to -1.
Your turn, you go back up
I
to
go back
1.
to 1. Draw. I didn't draw the land for Elspeth. I guess I'm dead.
I'm at -1. I go back up to 1. All right, so from my side of the board, since we're on the draw going into this game, Johnny just seems really bad. It's going to not come in. It's going to come in behind Lifebane and Demon.
Yep.
Along with Boros Charm is not that good of a card in this matchup because BBD has the opportunity to disrupt me on a bunch of different ways, like Lifebane Zombies, Hand Disruption, removal spells all stop my combo. The Gore Clan plus Boros Charm combo tends to be good against control decks as well as green-based decks, but not really good against the black ones, where we're going to want Mizzy Mortars to deal with early pack rats, Lifebanes, and Blood Barons, along with Domrey's to just help us get our just card advantage engine going.
Yeah. As for my end of the board, I'm cutting the Sign and Bloods and Ultimate Price because I don't kill things, and dealing myself damage is not where I want to be.
But you won a game with Sign and Blood.
I did, and that was the only game I will be winning with it. So, and I'm cutting the 2 Obzats and the Whip. Dies the Celestia Charm, and Blood Baron's just significantly better because all of his creatures are white. And usually when I cut Obzats, I also cut the Whip because Blood Baron already has lifelink, so it's kind of an irrelevant combo.
Yep.
And I don't think Duress is fantastic against him, but I still think it's good, and it gets the cards that are the most problematic for us to deal with, outside of Voice of Resurgence.
Actually, real quick, while we're sideboarding, I just totally screwed something up. We are also going to be taking out a land, because we're on the draw, and we do not need 23 lands when we go up to Ajani. So we'll just play the Miser's Boros Charm that I got at a Pro Tour.
I'm going to die to it. All right, we're back for game 3, and this hand is pretty sweet.
My hand is okay.
All right, well, I'll Thoughtseize you and take the best card from it.
Your decision.
Wow, that's a lot of good cards.
That's what these night decks are. They're just dense with, like, powerful spells.
All right, well, I know that I'm at 18 life, so you have
I have a substantial lead at the moment.
All right, well, I'm not too worried about the Domri since we have this. I'm not too worried about the Brave either because, yeah, we'll just take a lion.
Take one of the guys, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we drew a decent one. We'll be playing a Temple of Plenty, Scrying, and we'll be keeping this. In a matchup like this against a deck with Thoughtseizes and Lifebane Zombies and removal, any spell is going to be better than a random card on top of your deck. Unless you're specifically digging, but this is turn 1, so it doesn't really matter. Zirat?
The rat.
Zirat. All right, so we'll be playing Battlefield, taking a Pain, and playing a Fleecemane Lion.
Yep.
Your turn. We might be in a lot of trouble to these Zirat.
So you can just play Domri and fight my rat.
That's why you should main face make a rat, so then there's 2/2s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can double block.
Okay. I like that. That is strong. So I think I'm actually just going to go for the old Lifebane Zombie plan, and hopefully I hit.
You do hit.
Yes. Is it a Boros Reckoner? Yes.
It is a Boros Reckoner.
All right, what else do you have? Charm?
Yeah. All right, my turn?
Yep.
Huh. That was a good top deck.
Boo.
And it feels like it should be the play. So we could just play Domri and trade a pack rat for the Domri raid right now, or we can get greedy. I don't know specifically what's the best play. It depends on what his 3 cards are. Now, if he has removal spells, we could be in trouble, and the black decks should board in more. We do know that he brought in good removal spells. If he had a removal though, I could see him, since he knew that I would have to have 1 to 2 top decks to draw a creature, which is a good possibility, that maybe he played Lifebane Zombie because he didn't have a removal spell. Because if I just went, Domri kill this, then he could just play removal spell 2-for-1 me, kill my Domri. So it's tough. It's tough to know what his line is. He could just have a lot of expensive spells in his hand. It feels greedy.
Could also just be a madman.
It could be greedy to not just get this trade in right now, and because if we get 2-for-1, we're in a lot of trouble. So I'm just going to take 1.
Okay, 18.
And we're going to fight, and I'll attack. And the reason I did it this way is because if he blocks and I Brave, he's still getting a 1-for-1 trade, but now I can't play my Domri, and he can start making rats. So.
We know he has a Celestia Charm in his hand. A Brave. This is a tough choice. So I could play this, but it doesn't really do a whole lot when we know the cards in his hand. So I'm actually just going to play second Lifebane Zombie and hope he drew another green creature. Yes! All right. Kill your Domri. Play a Godless Shrine.
Ugh,
go.
That was gross. All right, attack.
All right, I'm gonna block.
He's gonna block.
Yep.
All right, well, I will brave.
Okay.
Protect my guy.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take 2, go to 16, and play a voice and pass.
Sure. All right, kill his lion.
Yep.
Hit you.
And the race is on.
Go.
All right, attack you.
13.
And now, this is how this deck works. We will be going down to 12, and now you're up.
All right.
4 swings. Let's just not top deck anything good, shall we?
Oh, that was a perfect top deck.
No.
That was actually really good. I'm gonna start by getting in.
9.
I'm gonna duress you,
Oh God.
and then second main phase demon. You're up.
Oh, scry. It's a guy. It is a guy to help, but now we're just hoping for something better than that. Go.
All right, that duress
That was good.
Sweet. I'm gonna go to combat and trigger my desecration demon.
Yeah,
I'll hit you.
I'm at 6.
Play another one off the top.
Oh no.
Go.
Oh, that game was dirty. All right, so we're not going to complain with this opener on the play, mostly because even though no matter what, he will be able to have a life main target, it should just be the worst card in our hand. So.
All right. Well, our hand is a little slow and not that fantastic, but I don't think I ship this one back. So.
Okay, I'm going to start the game at 18 and play a Soldier of the Pantheon.
Sure. All right, I'm going to cast my Ulcerate on it. No, you're up.
I mean, I would not be that opposed to you just like killing all my guys by taking 3. I mean, it kind of sucks that I don't get the free damage in. 16 to 18 and play a voice.
Sure. Pack Rat.
Pack
Yep.
Ret is in play.
It's in play.
All right. Offer a trade if he wants one.
Trying to think of how we win. I actually will.
Yep. Put you at 16.
Yep.
And then we're going to drop to 14 and play Reckoner to
Sure.
pass the turn.
All right. Well, that was step 1. Huh, man.
What's your thought process?
Well, my thought process is I'm going to shock myself here.
I like it.
So I can either kill his Reckoner or lifebane him. I'm going to kill his Reckoner. Could be wrong, but go.
We're getting a little flooded, which is pretty bad.
12.
And we'll Temple, Scry, Keep, and play that one and pass the turn.
Sure. Draw. Well, that wasn't what we needed, but I'm just going to cast Lifebane Zombie. Okay.
All right, my turn?
Yep.
No land?
No.
All right. We're just going to make a knight because he's missing land drops. We want to get as aggressive as possible. He might have a demon, but we have a voice in play, and we know the top card of our library. So here we're just going to offer him a trade, and any trade that he wants.
All right, well, I'm just going to go for the easiest thing I can kill.
All right.
And I go to 8.
8. And we'll play a Domri
Sure.
and tick up
Sure.
and play lands. I go.
All right, land. All right, well, I think we're just not able to win at this point. I think I have to save this for a Reckoner, so go.
Okay. All right, so we get a free Scry because we whiffed on our top deck, and it doesn't feel like I want to trade here, so I might as well just play the Reckoner, fight, and deal you 1 and then 4 more. So put you at 3,
Yep.
and then your turn.
Yep, we're dead.
Okay.
So our goal that game, we needed to draw lands so that we could kill his guys and then get him with Blood Baron. But
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna play for this game, and this hand is pretty good. I wouldn't say a snap, but
this one is fun. We're going to be sweating. We're not only on the draw, but this is our first land.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Well,
And our top deck was not that good either.
Pack Rat, go.
Pack Rat is good. That was good to draw. I don't think we can make this play. This play feels like it'll kill us. If he ever has what we're afraid of. Making this play also feels like a losing choice, though. Maybe not, because we have this for a demon, so it's like it's if he has a life bane or not. But if he has a life bane, we're kind of boned. Let's see if he trades.
Oh, not trade.
You'll not trade? Okay.
18.
Well, I'm going to go to 16, and I'm going to mortars that.
Okay.
Go.
I'm gonna go to 16 myself.
That is a card that I want you to cast as many times as possible.
Oh, right, jeez.
What do you think about my last turn play, though? Instead of playing these and then just getting Biobladed out of the game?
Yeah, that seems... This is an interesting decision to make. And I think we just take Gore Clan Rampager.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 2 militants, 1 confluence, 1 charm.
Another rat.
Go.
Do we really have to do that, too? You have 3 cards in hand?
Yep. All right, 14.
Take 2, Tom retrade.
All right, so
Go.
14 all.
And the reason I'm doing that is because the Mutavault scares me. Him just being able to get his guys bigger than my Dryad Militants. Also, I don't want to ever have 3 in play in case he does draw Bob Light. And we have a Sludging Charm for a demon.
All right, well, I could just kill his Domri, but he's going to just play 2 Dryad Militants next turn. So I think I'm actually going to Life Bane.
Yep.
Take 1 of them, and then I can kill his Domri next turn. And hopefully he misses on the plus. That's the... Didn't miss.
Did not miss, but I still am taking a lot of damage off my lands, and you still have a high life total. I think we have to put both the creatures into play, though, as opposed to the smiter, so I'll go to 12 and play both my guys. Your turn.
Sure.
And this just lets us keep some pressure on the board, even through his removal.
All right, well, I'll start with a Scry. Ooh, so...
Oh no, Elspeth, don't show up to the party.
He has a Smiter as his other card. He's at 12.
I'm right here. You can just say Brad is at 12.
Brad's at 12.
Yeah, the guy standing right across from you.
This card's not bad. I'm not sure if it's good either,
Which
though.
one? Let me know. What is it?
Mutavault.
Ooh, that isn't that bad of a card.
I'm just trying to decide if it's better than a random draw. I think it's worse than a random draw.
I'm pretty sure it is. Unless you have an Elspeth in hand.
All right, I'm going to Doomblade Fleece Mane Lion.
Yep.
I'm going to animate Mutavault, attack Domri, attack you.
Okay, well, he has 1 card in hand, and he's getting aggressive, so we just have to trade.
Okay, go.
All right, 10, go.
Good. All right, Scry.
Another meatball?
Yeah. Guess I'll put it at the bottom again, hit you,
Okay.
and play a demon.
All right,
So
I'm
you're
at 7.
So he has to kill our demon here, but he's going to have to take at least a point to do so.
Yeah, take a point.
So you're at 6, and I'm at 10.
Go.
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be
I mean,
tight.
I have to draw a removal spell.
Yeah.
I can't actually kill you without a removal spell.
3, go. Upkeep Doomblade.
Brave.
Sure.
Oh, so close. Good game.
Yeah, that's close.
All right. Well, this seems to be a trend in these versus videos so far in the last couple weeks. The black decks just beating whatever we throw up against them.
Yeah. I will say that these matches were pretty close, and I will also say that the player on the play won every single game.
Yes, that
so
is
winning
true.
the dice roll effectively won me this 5-game match.
Yeah, against Brave Naya, that's usually how it plays out. This matchup. You know, if I can get a 2-1 into play before you can get a land into play, I'm gonna have a good chance of winning the game.
Yep.
But yeah, that's how the mono black decks work. I think Brave Naya is still pretty sweet. I'm curious if one of my mana confluences was another Shockland, how that game would have played out.
Yeah. It would have come down to maybe my next draw step.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't have killed me that turn.
No.
But you also wouldn't have been dead to my Lifebane Zombie that turn either. You would have had, like, one more turn.
Yeah.
So it would have been like, do I draw a way to kill your Smiter, or am I just dead? Or,
Yeah, but that's what happens when you play the game of Brave Naya.
Yeah. Well, that was a brave keep.
It was.
So,
it was a brave keep. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that I like your green-white list more than the one that I played. I do think that just Sign in Blood main is great. One of the things we were talking about.
I didn't have a lot. For a green-white list, I did not.
Or sorry, black-white.
Yeah, I didn't have many green cards.
One of the things that we were talking about in between games actually was the potential of playing Fleece Main Line in that sideboard. And I think that looks
Fleece Ram. You're just set on the green-white.
I am. I've got Selesnya on the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nyx Fleece Ram in the sideboard of black-white. It seems pretty good now that you have 12 dual lands for it.
Yeah, I have 14 white sources. It shouldn't be that hard to cast on turn 2.
No, and it seems like it'll soak up a lot of damage and give pseudo card advantage because all of your cards are super powerful in the late game.
Right.
That could be interesting against like the hyper-aggressive decks if there are going to be some hyper-aggressive decks because there are mono blue decks lurking still. And,
Yeah.
And hopefully something shakes up. Hopefully last week in Baltimore something happened. Maybe Todd after all his ranting about his Nissa decks. Maybe finally just like showed through and beat everyone with it, but
yeah. One thing I will say is I might want the 4th Bio. Like, Bioblade's just so good.
I wouldn't play a deck like that without 4 Bioblights.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't. I think like the white is great, but I like just the straight mono black more.
Okay.
Like just Sign in Blood gives you card advantage, so you don't really care about card selection as much, and it works so well with pack rats that I just want like 25 like lands. No more, no less. 4 Mutavolts, like 2 Urborgs, and then 19 Swamps.
I should have been playing Urborg in this deck. I just blanked on that completely.
Oh, you didn't have an Urborg in the deck?
No, yeah. one of the Swamps should have been Urborg.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But I even think like Mono Black can get away with 2 because you have Pack Rats.
Yep.
And Sign in Bloods to just like draw you out of it. So I like the black decks. I know you guys know that already. I'm not one to usually just like play the best deck or just like concede right when a new set comes out, but every time it just like the deck has literally everything now.
Yeah.
They have given it everything, and I don't really know how you beat or attack a deck with that much hand disruption.
Yeah, and I like black-white a little bit more than just straight black, but I think that might just be like a play style or just personal preference choice.
Yes, because you want a game to go to turn 50 every single time, and you'd much rather play a 5-drop that attacks 3 or 4 turns to win the game, as opposed to just coming into play and winning the game on the spot.
Yeah, it's just boring.
It is boring, yeah. Who wants that much time in between rounds?
Yeah, I would have to take up smoking or something.
Yeah, I mean, if the clock doesn't go down and then start going back up, BBD does not any part of it.
Yeah, see, I like, to me the clock's like a trampoline. It just goes down and up, and I like it. I like it to stop just a little bit going back up again.
See, it's actually an ego issue. Like BBD, right when a match starts, no one's watching matches because they're all playing it.
Right.
But at the end of the round, everyone's watching the matches. BBD just loves that feeling of having a huge crowd and judges and
yeah, that's
draws.
I love the feeling of getting 9th place on Breakers because you drew round 3 unintentionally. That's just the best feeling in the world.
I don't 9th. What's 9th?
It's that place that you take where you still make the top 8.
Oh, is that that?
Yeah.
Is that one? Yeah.
It's that place.
Let's go check.
Yep.
Thanks, Drew Levin. All right,
so you didn't see that joke coming.
Yeah, I feel like we've educated you guys enough in this outro
Yeah, we
to where
have.
now you can go and fly on your own, leave the nest.
Flap those wings.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Join us later this week with some more versus videos, and we will see you next week where we are not playing standard.
Ooh. Oh.
It's modern.
It's vintage.
It's not vintage.
No, it's not vintage. It's modern.
Yes, it's modern. To you know, because now, just so you guys know, you can start playing modern at open weekends on Sundays. If you don't have a legacy deck, you can play open or SCG Premier IQs.
Yeah.
And at those, they're just going to be modern, so they're going to be run at 9 o'clock in the morning. Legacy opens at 10. Yeah.
You sure? I think it's reversed.
Other way? Oh, 9 is Legacy, Modern is 10?
Yeah.
Sorry. Legacy opens at 9, and the Premier IQ is at 10. So if you have a Modern deck and you have an open nearby and you want to stay for both days as opposed to just standard, stop in, play some Modern because it's sweet.
Actually, that format's really awesome.
I actually love it. I thought I hated it at first, but
Same.
now I love it. Like, it's mostly because I love Tarmotuin. I just love Snapcaster Mage so much, and I just really like that deck. Is just my calling. That is just the deck that I play in every format. Just a highly interactive deck with an explosive endgame. You know, I don't like all that grinding crap you do. I just want to win the game at one point. I want my opponent to mess up, and then I'm like, I win.
It's pretty sweet.
It's fun.
I like
it.
that too, but I like the winning part to take another 10 minutes.
Do you want to know what actually it is? BBD loves the games where he knows he's going to win, but his opponent doesn't. So he gets to play Magic for 15 minutes knowing he's going to win the game. It's like a sick, sadistic feeling.
Yeah, it is.
It's awful.
Yeah, I should be put in jail for that. Like, it's pretty gross.
For many other reasons, sir.
Yeah, there's some other reasons too. Yeah.
All right, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later this week, and next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and maybe the week after that. I don't know. Bye.